Next, today's In Touch devotional.
Today's Bible reading is 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verses 1 to 15. Moreover, brothers, we want you to know about the grace of God that has been given to the churches of Macedonia, that in a great trial of affliction, the abundance of their joy and their deep poverty abounded in the riches of their generosity. For I bear witness that they gave willingly according to their means, and even beyond their means, begging us earnestly for the privilege of sharing in this ministry. To the saints. And not as we expected, but they gave themselves first to the Lord and then to us by the will of God. So we urged Titus that, just as he had begun before, he should also complete this work of grace among you. Therefore, just as you excel in everything, in faith, in speech, in knowledge, in all diligence, and in your love for us, see that you also excel in this grace. I'm not speaking as one who commands, but to test the sincerity of your love by the diligence of others, your love. For you know the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, that though he was rich for your sake he became poor, so that you through his poverty might become rich. And in this I give my advice, because this is to your advantage, you who began not only to do this work, but also to desire to do it. Since last year. Now then, complete the doing of it as well, so that just as you were eager to desire it, you may also be eager to fulfill it according to what you have. For if the willingness is there first, it is acceptable according to what one has, not according to what one does not have. For I do not say this so that there may be relief for others and hardship for you, but so that at this present time your abundance may supply their need, so that their abundance may also supply your need, so that there may be equality, as it is written. He who gathered much did not have too much, and he who gathered little did not have too little.
When we see a need, we may want to help, but our bank account tells us we can't. Although generosity should characterize believers, sometimes we think that only the rich can give. The Christians of Macedonia show that this is not true. Paul used them to motivate the Corinthians to fulfill their commitment to the church in Jerusalem. Their example shows us the characteristics of generosity. A generous person is sensitive to the needs of others. The Macedonian believers' own difficulties did not prevent them from feeling compassion for the needs of others. A generous spirit sees needs as opportunities. The Macedonian Christians begged Paul to let them help the saints in Jerusalem. Generosity flows from a life surrendered to God. These believers first gave themselves to the Lord in obedience to his will. A generous spirit is not about how much money we have, but about how much of us the Lord has. When we are fully surrendered to him, the Lord gives us the grace to share what we have, whether it is time, money, or abilities.